Hello and welcome. This is Matt, and welcome to my little tour of the new expansion of Disney Plus called Star. This service has launched in Canada, the UK, Australia, New Zealand, amongst other countries in Europe. And basically, you can call it kind of an equivalent of Hulu in the United States and Japan, where it's mostly mature content from Disney, 20th Century Studios, ABC, and FX, and Hulu themselves. So today is the launch, and basically it launched 433 movies and 140 new shows in the Canadian Star, along with new parental controls. Basically, it's a new parental control thing so that your kids can't access Star on your main account. Basically, you have to go to your profile, edit profile, and then you have to go here to yours, and then you will have to choose your content rating, so like G, PG, T14, TVMA, and you'll have to create your own profile pin, so only something that you would know, nothing that your kids would know, because you don't want them finding like Family Guy or American Dad, that kind of thing. Because, just a reminder, it's uncensored, so yeah, you don't want your kids to watch that. So let's do. It's done. Let's go back to the main Disney Plus. It could take a while. Done. And me. And then every time you enter your main profile, you enter your code. So as you can see, there's already Star content on the home page. There's Solar Opposite right here, which is one of the Hulu programs created by the guys who did Rick and Morty. There's Floor Ulysses, so there's still Disney Plus content up here. And there's WandaVision, there's Raya, there's Life of Pi, which is a Star movie. The Favorite, which is also a Star content, Family Guy, Station 19. So if you want to check out some of the Star stuff, there's two ways to do it. First off is looking through the movie section or the series section. As you can see, the all movies A to Z option got removed because, let's face it, there's way too much stuff now to do that. So it got split off into action adventure, so you can see there's stuff like 28 Days Later, there's 28 Weeks Later, Die Hard, A-Team, Alien, Australia, Planet of the Apes, Big Trouble in Little China. So it's all the Disney stuff and all of the Star stuff together in one convenient menu. Just to let you know, some content is not on here because it's a different category, or you can go ahead and search it yourself. Like here, you'll go to search, like say you want Deadpool. There you go, there's Deadpool right here. And then there's recommendations like Logan, Wolverine, or say you want a TV show. So like say you want American Dad. There you go, American Dad. So it's got all 15 seasons, and it's basically all the Star stuff is in your main Disney Plus account. Like it's not like you have to access something completely different to access this stuff. It's like all combined. So like here you have like 24, you have Alias, Angel, and let's see what else is there. It's like you have all the normal Disney stuff, and then you have all the Star stuff. So you have some new documentaries from National Geographic that was not there before because of its content, like Long Road Home, Motherland, Fort Salem, The River, Sons of Anarchy, Sleepy Hollow. That kind of thing was not on Disney Plus before, and now it is. So now there's a couple of things, like there's a drama section now. So basically Boston Legal, Astronaut Wife Club, Blood and Oil, Catch, Empire. So basic, and even old stuff like Hill Street Blues, like it's an old thing right here, old thing, and MASH. So you have all of MASH. And one thing you should know about MASH is that the series finale is counted as a movie, so it's in the movie section instead of instead of the like series section. So like let's go MASH, and there's the original MASH, and then you go in your recommendations, and it's a movie. It's called Goodbye, Farewell, and Amen. And there's like stuff like Patton, there's Butch Cassidy, there's even this Frank Sinatra movie in there. So that's one way of checking your star stuff, just by going through the normal Disney Plus menus. Like the other categories was like thrillers. So here's all of your thriller shows like Hailstorm, Cloak and Dagger, Mayor, Siren, Salem, Revenge, 24. Okay. Science fiction, sure. So like science fiction is more like the stuff of Disney as well. So there is that. Okay, for now, let's go back home. And let's go to the proper... Oh, before we go to the proper star section, there is some new subcategories down here. Just to let you know, there's a star highlights button right here. So it's basically the best of star content, like Futurama, Scrubs, Taken, 27 Dresses, Armageddon, Sixth Sense, Die Hard. So it's basically like a best of the best. And then there's continue watching. So that's the stuff I'm currently watching right now. So I'm basically going through the animated stuff on Star. And, well, The Muppet Show. Highly recommended. And then there's the comedy series, which is a new thing. Because before it was just like Disney stuff. And now there's a little bit of both. Animated movies is pretty much the same. Except now you have like Titan AE right here, which is underrated. And it's got a new 4K transfer, so that's good. And you have action adventure, drama. So you have all of your star content as well as previous Fox stuff. Oh, I accidentally clicked on dinosaurs. Sorry. I still haven't watched dinosaurs. I've been meaning to. So here's the new categories. There's adult animation, there's comedy movies and science fiction. There's no star collection. Oh, never mind. There is. Predator collection. That's neat. That wasn't there yesterday, so here, you have all the Predator movies. That's good. And there's featured Marvel, and there's no star Marvel content other than Deadpool and Logan, so you won't find anything new here. There's documentaries, which is a lot of the newer star stuff, like Heroes of the Long Road Home, The Incredible Dr. Pol in the 90s, the 2000s, the 80s. Nostalgic movies like Butch Cassidy, Beaches, Romancing the Stone, that kind of thing. And then there's the 4K section, which is like Three Billboards, Favorite, Shape of Water, and Throwbacks, which has a lot of star content here. And then you have Celebrate Black Stories, which is basically a blend of the two. Musicals, there's like Moulin Rouge, there's Glee, Greatest Showman, Gallivant, which is an amazing show, Let It Shine. And as you'll see, there is a special surprise in the musical section in Star. There's Disney Channel, Mickey and Friends, Disney Junior, so don't worry, all of your Disney stuff is still there. But one thing I did notice is in the Disney section, certain things like Once Upon a Time got removed. So for now, this is all of the kid-friendly stuff. The stuff you'll want your kids to see. And then Marvel is pretty much just the same except with Deadpool and Logan in there. Star Wars is the same. National Geographic has the newer stuff that was added, like Story of God, The Boonies, Animal Fight Night. Let's see, what else was there? There is other stuff coming, like Bloody Tales of the Tower, Bloody Tales of Europe, Drups Inc., Sea of Shadows, Locked Up Abroad. All of that stuff was not on Disney Plus before because of its content, and now it is, like Apocalypse, Second World War, stuff about Nazis, like Nazi megastructures. And there's going to be more, like there's Mars, and there's going to be Genius coming next month. It's like a whole lot of stuff is coming. And now we're going to go back home, and we're going to go to the new Star section. So this here is mainly all the stuff that is mainly for adults. But there is some stuff for kids too. Like some things like Simpsons, Sound of Music, and that kind of thing, all the Fox stuff got moved here as well if you want to watch it in the Star section. Like you have Deadpool, you have Shape of Water, Martian, Free Billboards, Solar Opposite, Kingsman, Little Miss Sunshine, Juno. By the way, Juno, I love the fact that they used Elliot Page instead of their former name. So congratulations, Disney, on that. So let's go back. So the categories here are featured, adult animation as previously explored, so like Bob's Burgers. Oh, that's one small complaint I have, is that there's only season 9 and 10 right now. I'm assuming Netflix still has the others, and as soon as that contract is over, it's going to be back at the Star. So there's like Brickleberry of all things. I thought that was like Comedy Central. And there's Bless the Hearts, Cleveland Show, or something called Cake. Napoleon Dynamite. Anybody remember Napoleon Dynamite the series? I sure don't. Border Town. And there's romantic comedies here. There's drama series. There's critically acclaimed. There's action movies like Independence Day, I, Robot, that kind of thing. Comedies. Hello, Borat. You're in 2 streaming services at once. You're in Disney, and your sequel is currently at Amazon. There's romance dramas. There's horror. I know a lot of people are excited about the horror stuff, mainly Poltergeist, because let's face it, the older Poltergeist is everywhere. There's like Alien, there's Predator, Fright Night, and the Fly, that kind of thing. Lots of stuff. There's science fiction, there's musicals, that's what I was talking about. Rocky Horror Picture Show is officially on Disney+. I never thought I'd say that. But then again, I do say that a lot. Because Disney Plus surprises me every time. So there's like Stumptown, there's crime and mystery, there's action comedies, there's westerns, and there's military action and adventure, so like World War II stuff, or just basically war. Like here's the Frank Sinatra movie I was talking about. It's called the Von Ryan's Express from the '65. So yeah, Frank Sinatra's on Disney Plus. Never thought I'd see that. And there's documentaries. There's bingeable series. That's basically what everyone's gonna watch. Like How I Met Your Mother, that show with Tim Allen, Scrubs, MASH, Empire. It's basically stuff with like 10 seasons, like long seasons that are worth watching over and over. Like there's Glee, and there's Bones, and there's Buffy, Baby Daddy, and stuff that's like only a season long, but you still want to watch. Like there's Brothers and Sisters, which is like a soap opera, I think. Corner Gym, and especially the animated stuff, because you have like easily like 15 seasons, or you have like Family Guy has 18 seasons, and most of it is uncensored. Only this stuff that was from the early seasons is still censored because there was never an uncensored version made. Like the Woody Award is still blurred, but like say season 5, 6, 7, when they started being on DVD with unedited versions, that's the versions that's on Star. So for all of what was added, would I recommend Star to everybody? Sure. If you want this kind of stuff, sure, I'd recommend it. And it's not an extra thing. You don't have to pay extra for it. Basically, all they did was add extra to the base price. So it was $8.99 Canadian before, and now it's $11.99 Canadian per month. And it was $89.99 Canadian per year, and now it's $119, which, let's face it, is still cheaper than the base price of Netflix, where if you total the 12 months, it's about $175 for the base Netflix, which is like standard definition. So with everything that was added on Star, this makes Disney Plus a big streaming service that's worth it if you're one of those people that are watching for budget, because you have like a little bit of everything. You have kids movies. You have movies that touch upon emotions and all sorts of things with Pixar. You have the big superhero action popcorn movies with Marvel. You have the conflicting world of Star Wars with amazing shows, amazing movies. Well, most of them are amazing. I'm not that big of a fan of the original trilogy. Please don't kill me. And National Geographic for your documentary fix. There's hundreds of documentaries on here. And then there's Star for all of your adult dramas, horror, musicals, that kind of thing. There's something for everyone on Disney Plus now.